Greensboro was pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie.
It was cool, man. Tell me the preparation for this chassis, man. Everybody knows that last week I pretty much busted the other one down. Had to go back to Florida. You brought me a whole different chassis. Tell me about it, and tell me the preparation for it.
So I mean, as soon as we got there, honestly, we had to switch over your seat to this chassis because, you know, this one just didn't come with nothing. So we just had to put your interior, you know, all the comfort and everything that you had in your old chassis into this one, and try and make it feel like your old one, really.
You know, we didn't even have to make any adjustments when I got in this thing to get fitted back into it. Everything, it's like it's a one-stop shop, man. You pull the whole seat with the safety harnesses and everything with it. Take a few measurements, and the fuel pedal, the brake, steering wheel, steering column, rear steer handle, shifter, everything, man. It's all right on the money. Adama had it right perfect. Everything was dialed in. Man, the power this thing had. How about the power? What's up with that, dude? Tell me about it.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean,
so is there a difference between one engine and the other in our fleet?
Maybe age-wise. I mean, the chassis that you had last time, it had about 16 hours on it. This one only had about 8. So
I'm gonna tell you what, this thing has some pep in its step. You put the hammer down, it's got some torque, dude. The throttle response was right there, right now, and the balance. I don't know why the balance on this thing was so much better. Maybe it's the dirt too, nice and soft stuff. But it just seemed like the nose wheelies just came by themselves. I barely had to, I didn't even have to try it. And oh, speaking of which, two-wheel skills competition win on Saturday night. Got second place this afternoon with some sweet, what does Bryce Kenny call it, a nose flick? I call it a booger flick. You know, the kids will probably love it better if I call it a booger flick, you know? But some straight up flips and flicks and come out with a win in the second place there. But you know, freestyle Saturday night, we're just still dialing on the front shocks a little bit. And what happens when the nitrous is ice cold, and then we take these and park them inside in the warm?
Temperature kind of plays a part in the nitrogen. You know, sometimes it's really cold, you know, the air gets a little bit more dense, you know, it's not more expanded, and like heat where everything can expand, so like it kind of helps the shocks out. If the shocks are cold, they're just not going to operate properly.
Hey, the guys got this thing dialed in overnight last night as far as the front shocks go, and we were able to just go out there and just run a huge fast freestyle tonight. It was pretty good. Yeah. What do you think?
It was pretty good. You know, it was a pretty gnarly freestyle. You know, the truck's in one piece.
That's right, kept her in one piece.
Absolutely.
And, different chassis, new chassis, just feeling it out this weekend. Yeah, we want to come out here and win, but at the same time, want to stay consistent. It's only the second week into the season. Consistency, top 3, that's what's going to get us in that championship at the end. If we keep breaking this truck over and over and over, we're going to be at the bottom, and that's not where we want to be. So, real conservative weekend for us. We had some crazy weather here in Greensboro. We've been under winter weather advisories all weekend long, had a crazy snow and ice storm on Friday night? Tell me how the weather on Friday night affected our operations, whether it was a delay in your agenda, preparing the truck, or getting the pit party ready, practice. I mean, how did the weather affect everything, dude?
Weather plays an effect. Like, honestly, I'm from Florida, so like I'd rather work in the heat and just be like loose and, you know, sweat a little bit. But you know, I'm still trying to get used to this cold. I haven't been up north in a while, so
definitely put us a little bit behind for operations wise. It seemed like we were supposed to have our practice on Friday, but we ended up having to cancel it because of weather, and then we had to squeeze that thing in there on Saturday morning. That was a rush.
Yeah.
Trying to get pit party together by, what was it, 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh wow, we were still getting. It was all hands on deck. Drivers, crew chiefs, directors of operations getting the pit party together. It was just crazy, you know, catching up from the storm. But you know what? We made it happen here in Greensboro. They always say the show must go on. It doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter what your rank is, where you are. If we got to get a show together, everybody's on the floor helping out, making it happen, man.
Absolutely.
And next weekend, we're going to make it happen in Baltimore.
Yes, we are.
All right, brother.
Come here to win.
Let's see you there.
Yes, sir.